For those who have been here before, you know what to do with those channel points. Gambling is up. Make sure you predict the winner of the Berlin HP. We also have some other stuff to talk about later on in the show. But here we go. OGT, London Royale with cheese. It's Berlin Hardpoint to kick off the series. Playoff implications are on the line. And it's time for P1.
London getting those preferred spawns for this P1, and they will get into the hills first. You're seeing OGT with a more passive approach right now. It is going to be Dank with that kill to maybe try to open up the map, but they're going to be trying to flip the spawns here to try to make a play. Banana with a nice play at the point, and that is something we know he can do. Nice play from him, and now OGT in the hill.
Yeah, Banana is going to be the one with the strongest movement, I think, out of OGT. He's going to be moving around, taking the aggressive. Even though he has the AR in his hand, he's going to be the one that's going to be turning the corners, taking the gunfights up close. He just has that gun skill, and he knows it too. So OGT, you mentioned earlier with that passive approach, and I definitely think that's something we saw that really worked. They were able to just kind of wait, get into position, see where they had their lanes open, and then once they figured it out, they just went right in and tackled them down. So I definitely think OGT going to rely a lot on the gun skill and their speed when they find those openings versus London Royale, who might just be playing position.
Yeah, and you're seeing that already, right, with the early rotation here from London. And, I mean, OGT tried to flip the spawns for the P1, which, I mean, we basically had a tie game after that, so didn't really, didn't have the most positive effect, but it is going to be London on the hill right now. Going the way, the kill's going the way of OGT, though, and they will get back on this hill. So, London looking for a way in, but a pretty balanced start right now.
Battle start indeed, but it's going to be London now, just going to be hopping onto the hill, but they need to clear up Banana, who they know is sneaking around the corner. He's going to be turning around with the AR, going to find one, trying to find two, can't quite get it done. So London Royals will hop on and should get the rest of his time. OGT looks like they're going to go for one more push. They have two players up over towards the front. Oh, I thought they were going to have one stay back, but apparently not. They're going to push up. Now I think number 4, it's going to be Dank on your mini map. He's going to be the one who rotates back, prepares for this P3 spot. They're going to have spawns and a half. I mean, London Royale is nowhere near this to try to break on through. So OGT is going to get guaranteed at least 10 seconds here.
Yeah, they should be able to. I mean, we know how hard it is to break this hill, right? So it's going to have to be London trying to find a way in. But right now, Pushy does find one. He does get taken down. And now it's going to have to be a setup from London to get in, which, again, we know is so tough. You see OGT setting up. You have Vortex on that back spawn area, just protecting these spawns. And we'll see if London can find a way in, looking to break through fire and the front. And they're getting into the hill right now.
OGT finally breaks onto the hill. They're going to get a couple of kills on the board, but London so far still hanging on tight, and now they officially get the spawns. They get the points, so they're going to get this time. London Royale starting to build a lead here. They're up by about 30 points and counting, and they probably should get the rest of the scrap, because if you're OGT, you got to look at the clock, and you got to realize you probably need to start backing up at this point. There's really not much for you here left on this P3, so now P4 is going to have to be your money hill if you're going to look to catch back up into this game early. But for right now, I mean, they're just going to continue to push. London Royale is going to defend their point, and now just a reset, calm before the storm. Everyone's just going to kind of garner for position here as we go over to P4. And it looks like London Royale considering the street push here.
Yeah, they are. And that was a good string of hills right there for London. You had that P2, which you held most of the time for, and then you break into that P3 to really negate the time that OGT could get. OGT now on this hill for the moment, but you see London getting those spawns in the back. They have flipped them. They've done a really good job. Now, looking for the way in, trying to find these kills. They are. This has been a nice little play here from London to get in the hill, and they are just clicking right now.
Yeah, they're clicking and firing on all cylinders at the same time. That push through back warehouse just proved to be the dominant factor, and you just saw they play together, man. I mean, there has not been a single time where I saw any London player being left astray. He had backup the entire time, and Old Guys Texas are paying the price for not countering this at all. So now spawns are there for London once again. They're going to hold on to point. And OGT, they're going to try to push on through, but with 12 seconds left, it's basically pointless. London's going to be the first to hit the triple-digit mark, and now we're going to look over at P5, and if we know anything about P5, there's really not much momentum to gain here for OGT.
There's not. The one thing they do have in their favor right now, though, is they do have the spawns for P1. So if you're OGT, you really just want to fight for as much time on this P5 hill as you can and make sure that London cannot flip the spawns. You're seeing Versus player number 8 already trying to do that. They've let him slip through. They really got to find him, or this could be a big moment in the game. London already with a big lead, and they are on P5. And if Versus can find some kills, he doesn't even have to do it. He already flipped the spawns.
What?
This is massive right now for London. It's Versus 17-4 right now, absolutely frying and doing it all for London.
Doing it all for London right now is Versus. He's in the back. He is causing mayhem. And meanwhile, over on P5 side, it's Toasty going to try to be a little annoying here. And OGT might be able to get the last little bit of this time. Except, again, Versus has decided to move on up and get a couple more kills. He goes on another 5. See if he looks to garner some streaks here. He's going to be looking for Dank over. He's going to fire a couple shots. Not going to be able to find them, but he's going to play this patiently. He knows Dank's going to challenge him eventually. He gets the sight. He knows he's below. He's just going to back it up now with his teammates here as P1 set the pop here once again. I mean, London just riding the wave. And for someone who we talked about not being a strong respawn team, you know what? I kind of think they're starting to switch that gear a little bit.
Yeah, they are, as Vortex does find that kill
Jesus.
on Reversidus. And it looks like a London player does spawn back there. So London will still have the spawns right now for this P1 hill, and they're also getting the kills around the points. They're doing a really good job. I mean, you are starting to open up a humongous lead right now if you're London. Still trying to lock in this time. OGT really just has to fight through the front right now, but they are getting shut down time after time. Vortex finds one, but does get taken down finally. For just a second, OGT gets in, but they can just knock at any time. This is phenomenal right now from London.
This is some clinical play out of London, man. I mean, I just absolutely love this. They are just pushing together, getting these health, and they are just locking it down. It doesn't matter if one or two seems to go down. It just doesn't seem to be a threat to them. They are able to just hold it down and let OGT just run right into the bullets. I mean, if you're OGT, man, I mean, you got to change up something here. You got to change the way you're kind of pushed on in. I held their aggression and when they found a lane and how they were able to break through the points early in the game. But since then, man, it's been an absolute dead stop. So I got to see OGT do something different here for the rest of these hills. They are losing by a lot, and they need a comeback right here.
OGT got it really unfortunate there, too, because the spawns flipped. They got the kills on P1, and it actually flipped them, which gave London these P2 spawns. So that was pretty unfortunate for them. However, they are getting this time, and if they can continue to do this and keep those P3 spawns, this could be a huge flip in the game right now. 30 seconds left or so on this P2, and again, they still have this P3 spawns. Let's see what they can do with this, but OGT really a big opportunity right now.
London going to break in and continue to hold on to this time. So OGT do have an opportunity here. They are holding on to spawns, but look at number 6 in your menu now. That's going to be pushy for London, as well as number 8, Versidus. Always going to be the rotating person over on the outside of docks, but Vortex is going to catch him out. No, but Versidus wins the gunfight. So now London are going to be the ones who secure the spawns. And now up by over 70 points. They're going to get a lot of this time here as well. OG spawning in absolute Narnia, man. They have a long way to go. So this is going to be an easy 10 here for London as the kills continue to fall in their favor as well. And I just don't think there is a prayer left for OGT as London just continue to hold on. Vortex going to try to make a play. Finds 2. Going to look for the third. He's got help now. As Banana's going to hop on in. Going to look for a third on the outside. And he does get it. Now Banana just has to swing her on the outside. And he finished this pinch as OGT have finally breaking through the point. But is it too little, too late?
Yeah, I mean, OGT has to do everything they can to contest this point because they cannot give up a lot of time. You're already seeing this game slip away. You have to get on this, which they are right now. They do get into the hill, maybe trying to get these last 30 seconds here. But now you got to make a decision, too, because you need to rotate over for that P4 as well. And now a couple players dropping. Looks like they will collect the rest of this time. But now, again, the rotation coming over to P4, which London will win. Let's see if London can put it away on P4s. Again, still a nice little lead, but OGT is holding on for as long as they possibly can.
OGT, look, they're trying to prepare to stack on here. You see Vortex is going to try to pick up one over on old side before he swings around and helps his teammates. But now OGT going to do the right thing. They're going to group together here and try to push this out from the front. There goes one player, but now they have to push on in carefully. But they're not going to do it when Toasty is going to be sitting on the outside finding the kills. Banana's finally going to take care of him and might be able to take care of a second player as well. He does. The Stigmathy goes down. The rest of OGT is hanging out P5 area, seeing if they can get any picks whatsoever before hopping on into the point. And Dank going to be the first one in the zone. Going to be looking around for kills as Versidus. Going to just continue to be annoying. Vortex going to chow that and is going to win it as well. Going to look for pushing in the middle, and Repeat's going to help with that clean up here. So OGT finding a couple kills, but now they have to make the most of it here. Toasty's going to go down. Vortex on a 5, make it a 6, and is going to get taken out there by Versidus as London still hold on to these spawns. They didn't get a lot of time here on this P4, and that's definitely something that's a plus for OGT. But P5, man, now you've got to really make sure that London doesn't get anything going.
The problem is for OGT, they just haven't had the quality, a lot of quality time on any of these hills, and it's just killing them. Like, they had a great P4 there to keep London off for a while, but you're seeing at 121 points, they're just not getting those quality hills right now. P5 is going to be a hard one to do it on anyway, and it is going to be London to start off on that P5 time. If you're OGT, what you have to hope for here is get through this P5, have those spawns for P1, and lock some time down there. Let's see if they can do it, but London only 20 seconds away.
20 seconds away. OGT continuing to hold on for right now, though, and the kills finally starting to go in their favor. We're seeing a lot of green on the left side. They're going to have to continue, though, as 2 immediately go down as soon as I say something because Caster's cursed. Now London's on the point, and this is trouble. They have 3 stacked on top of there, but Vortex up top gonna help out, and OGT gonna get a break in the hill. Now, they also gotta pay attention to the spawns, right? 20 seconds left on the clock. They gotta know that someone from London is probably gonna be pushing on through, getting ready for P1. It looks like it's who else but Versidus, who's already gonna be there. He's gonna be on the outer stairs, and he's just gonna be waiting. I think Vortex finally realized he has to get over there. He actually gets the spot, and he actually gets the kill. That is massive for OGT. They need to hold on tight, and a gun battle by Dank in the middle prevents London from really getting any meaningful scrap time. So now it's do or die for OGT. This is your hill. If you screw up on this hill, there's really not much left for you going forward.
And you're going to see the flank again now coming in from Toasty as London trying to flip these spawns. Toasty finds a kill as well, so this could open it up. But if you're OGT, you basically need a full 60 here to get yourself back into this game. 13 more points for London. They're trying to find a way.
Oh my god.
He'll find 2, and he is doing everything. 36 and 14. Banana does find 2, but only a few seconds left now, and OGT is nowhere near Banana. Really the last hope. He's going to come from Banana. Find one. Find another one, so Banana will keep it alive for now. But only 3 seconds left. This would be a miracle if OGT can pull it off.
And London doing the right thing. They're just abandoning ship, and they're going to go next. They're going to be setting up for next, and OGT have to start to realize that they have to go. I mean, I understand they got to hold on for 3 seconds, but they got to send some of their players. But look at Pushy, though. He's the one who snuck in. He's stuck it around the back, and he's actually going to get the scrap time. The contest comes on through at the last second to save the game. Pushy just has to win the gunfight at Banana, but Banana is going to win it. But nobody is next, so London are going to take this easily. London Royale, dominant performance here on Berlin Hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing for me that I had said throughout the game, really the difference makers, London was just able to get some strings of hills that were really good time, and it just felt like throughout the game, OGT really never had a quality hill.
As we near the end of this regular season, it is week 6 in the COD Rec League Fall Vanguard season. London Royale have taken the first map, Berlin Hardpoint, and we're sticking around here on Berlin for some good old-fashioned search and destroy. And looks like a quick bomb plan is going to be in the works here from London, who are going to start on the attack. And I think OGT have picked up on this quickly. Dank will be looking for Versus and fire a couple warning shots. But those warning shots really don't mean anything when you're the one with the cover.
Yeah, and that... Oh, I was going to say that bomb is going to go down, but they stop it for just a second. Now that bomb's going to go down. OGT was set up in all the places for the information, just didn't have the guns to really take it down and repeat. Does find that first kill on Versus. That's a big game off the map, but Pushy coming from behind.
Dank.
Dank. There you go, Dank. Couple kills on the hill, and now the advantage. But now you got to clear this spot, this power spot of Stigmathy. He's gonna get hunted down. He's trying to play his life.
Hop the bomb,
just needs to work together and get the kill.
And Dank's gonna hop the bomb, and it looks like he's finally gonna do so. He has 2 teammates up, pushed up, and keeping him away. Stigmathy doesn't have a chance, so this is going to be a defuse for OGT. So a really good retake, but honestly, that came on the backs of Dank. He hopped inside of that B site and just had 2, and at that point, it was just all she wrote. And OGT were able to push up and gain the position so that he basically had a free plant. So that was a massive player to Dank. Otherwise, I think that entire round falls apart and London gains it.
No, for sure, because we know how hard it is to clear those back positions. So when you clear the site as well as Dank did, that relieves that pressure, and you can then focus on the spot like Stigmathy was in. So that was a really good job by Dank. He starts at 2-0, and now OGT will try their hand at going over to this B site, and only 1 player over here right now for London who's going to get spotted. This could be really, really bad here for London.
Could be bad. Dank just could be waiting on the side. He knows 1 player's out there. It's going to be Pushy. The rest of London just hanging out A side. I think Stigmathy is going to be in fire. He's going to try to hail some bullets down. But now B side is completely open, so this bomb is likely to go down. Dank should be able to get it down. Vortex going to watch the outside. The rest of London, though, going to be pushing in through P2. I don't think Repeat has any idea. They're going to be pushing through the back. Someone's got to get sight on him. It looks like Versus, though, is going to reveal the position now. He's going to take some shots at Dank. Wasn't able to find the kill, though. So Dank should expect this chow around the back, but Versus is just going to be able to pick it up with ease. And now I think the trade for Banana might be there. He's going to be able to shoot him in the back. And now all of a sudden, Stigmathy, again, the last one alive in a 1v3. 24 on the clock. Basically impossible task, but he is going to find 1, but goes down. OGT up 2-0. Nice, strong rounds. Both times for OGT, and I like what they're doing. They are not rushing to get the bomb down. They knew there was only 1 player over on the boards there, and took him out. Once they had him out, then the plant went down, and then the position was perfect. They knew where the rotation was coming from, and I think that ultimately led to them being able to get the kills. It was a little scary when Versus pushed through the back, but Banana, he was right there for the trade, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, London actually had the opening to get behind and get on the flank, which they did, but it was a good recognition from OGT to pick it up, and they were able to shut it down. So I like what you said. I mean, everything they did that round was really clean, and now the B sniper out, by the
A
way, with Versus
sniper.
finding that first
Boomstick.
kill. Boomstick out, and that's going to be 2 down. So this will give, London the clearance to get this bomb down
Ooh,
over on that B
look at the
side. Now
banana.
a extremely tough task for OGT.
Banana is actually in an interesting position here. He's going to be playing this corner street. He's going to wait, and he's going to look for one. He's going to find Toasty. Going to look up top for Versus. Versus choosing not to reveal themselves and reveal their secrets. Meanwhile, Vortex going to get taken out by Stig in the back. So 1v3 once again. This time it's going to be Banana who's going to have to deal with it. Might choose not to do much about it. 19 seconds on the clock. Really not much he can even do in this situation. So see if he can find a couple of picks. See if he can kind of start building up a streak a little bit. He's going to be looking for Versus over towards the back. But Sigmathy's going to get eyes and the shots are going to be there. The Banana just going to ultimately wait for his doom over in Warehouse as Versus attempts to push on through. Going to find him with the pistol. And that'll do it. London finally on the board.
Yeah, good round by them. They, as you said, pull out the boomstick, get that opening kill, and then it really just opened up the map for them on that B side. And Banana, I think he was trying to play his life for as long as he could, try to not feed London, but he does get taken down in the end. And London now on the board in the search and destroy, and Versus still with that sniper out. We'll see if this becomes a factor in the rest of the search and destroy.
I got to see if he continues to use it well. I mean, he was able to get a nice opening pick, and it was followed up with another one from one of his teammates. So definitely could continue to be a factor for sure. But Banana's going to be the one who looks for the cross here. Is going to be able to find out.
I mean, I can only wish, right? I mean, what
can only wish. It's all good. Nah, it's all good. OBS decided to crash with Jim's computer, but he's got it up and running. We're back at it. We apologize for the inconvenience, but you really haven't missed much. Another clinical round of OGT, so they're up 4-1 here in this series. So they'll be looking to just clean this up and take this home. They do lose repeat off the rip, though, here on the attack round as Versus finds 2. So Banana and Vortex, once again, find themselves together and alone. They're going to try to take this one out.
Banana does find one.
Oh,
Vortex
wait a minute,
behind, so just like that, it makes it a little bit interesting here. Stig's got to be careful, too.
Oh!
Down on the cross. Just like that, Toasty is left in a 1v2 after being up 4v2. So that bomb is going to get down. It is going to get picked up from Vortex, but on the cross again. Oh my goodness. OGT recovering that round superbly, and there they go, up 5-1.
And Banana, I think, had the ace there, if I'm not mistaken.
No, Vortex found the...
Did one? Okay, well, he's on a 4, at least. So, I mean, we're coming up on match point. Or, I'm sorry, map point. So... I mean, I don't know if there's going to be much streaks, but no, it's not. But I mean, we basically had all of our predictions go out the window in the first map. So,
right. I mean,
what do you expect, man? I mean, this is just the way it is now. Everything just has to be backwards.
I mean, one of the things I looked at too was who's going to be the guy for OGT to slay out, and you're seeing Banana sitting at 7-1. Is that guy or not? He's going to be in a really nice spot here. He might be able to catch from London players because have one to find the timing. I thought for a second he was going to have bad timing with that player coming behind, but nice little 2-piece there. Stig does find one, but Banana with the trade. Now he has that glide and one off the ace. He does get taken down, though. Now a 1v2. And Dank going to try to find that kill. What a quick round that was. An OGT finished the search off 6-1 and tie the series up 1-1.
All right, we're tied up in the series, and everything we said before this match just does not apply anymore.
Nope.
It just doesn't. So, for the first time...
Just be annoying, getting behind, and just really be a problem for the other team. So, we'll see. London is starting on this attacking side, and they're going to go over to this A side as we start this control. Series tied 1-1.
Series tied 1-1, and Versus going to just continue right where he left off. Just going to find 2 right off the rip here on the A side. Stigmathy going to follow suit. So London going to hop on and get this first tick here early as OGT going to look for one more push. Probably not going to do too much and invest too many lives into this as they do know that A, kind of the more expendable point, B, really the one you don't really want to lose, but they are giving a lot of lives. They're down by 5 as A is going to get quick cap. So 2:20 on the clock as now B is last to go. Versus is already on a 5 spree. This guy just pushed through church and just tore down everybody. And now... just going to wait for his teammates. Going to go for the challenge. Is going to win that against Banana. Dude is sliding around like a penguin. Trying to get repeat. Can't quite get it. One off the streaks and can't quite do it. But, I mean, the lives are dwindling here for OGT as London continue to push on up. But now a bit of a reset. Buys him some breathing room, but it's not going to be much.
Yeah, Versus does die one off that glide, which is huge. And OGT not a great start here, but that is the silver lining. Is 2 is going to go down here for London. We'll see where this push comes in from. Looks like they're going to try to maybe push through P5, and then you're going to have Toasty going through this bottom church area to try to make a play. He'll get picked off, but yeah, now this is where we see. I mean, you get the A zone, that's easy enough, but now where does the push come in to try to get this B point? They are getting the kills right now. Pushy trying to get behind. Won't see that player in the back, but do have somewhat of the clearance. Just need to find more kills, which they are at the moment.
They're finding the kills. And OGT just keeping at bay for now. There is 1:13 left. So they do have some room to work with here. And they do have enough lives to at least get them through the next couple of pushes. But they got to win these next gunfights. And Stig is just going to make sure that does not happen. He's going to go up top, find 2.
Oh.
Going to look for 3. Can't get it. Repeat's going to finish that one. So Vortex going to try to keep Toasty off the point. Associate just basically by himself. But keep it on. Versus, he's in the back. And now he's going to be forcing the spawn over by P1 for OGT. So now they're going to hop on back over and try to win these gunfights. But Versus is just frying again. 6th streak for Versus. He's 12-2 in this first round. Gonna try to get this first tick. Gonna also try to stay alive for these streaks as well. Now finally has some reinforcements to help as Toasty and Stig find some kills. But Banana in the back gonna clutch up again. Gonna find 2 and clear the point. Stig is still hanging around. He should be able to get the second tick, or maybe not. As Repeat gonna get the peak at the right time. 13-6 for London in terms of lives here, but there are only 45 seconds left on the clock. So OGT, as long as they hold steady here, they should be able to take this round.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a situation though, London, where if you can get on the point and just stop the time for the moment, you can drain these lives. They might not even have to do that. Only 4 lives left, make it 3. Stig with a huge gunfight win there. Only 3 lives left, and you see Versus in the back of the spawn of OGT. Well, they can try to hop this time, and I think that's what they should do. Banana needs to throw himself at this point. They already got that second tick in, but if you're Banana, just throw yourself at the point. He does get taken down. London with the offensive round win, though. And they do have that 2 ticks of progress over at B. So, phenomenal start from them.
So, +5 here for London. So, if you're OGT, I mean, kind of put in a bit of a bind on the attack early. Lost your lives, but did prevent 6 takes. That's definitely good for you. But you're going to have to kind of pull off an aggressive one here. You're going to have to try to do the same thing London just did. Let's try to get A early. Let's try to get the rotations. And also, let's just try to slay them out here. If you let London get the momentum on the slaying side, it's going to be trouble, trouble, trouble. And that's just not what OGT needs right now. So they're going to hop on. Banana will find first blood. A going to be the first target as normal. Stig going to be up top, trying to find any player who decides they want to peek their head. So first tick going down. And you notice how London is playing this a lot differently compared to OGT on defense. You notice how they're throwing a couple lives at it, but probably after this, I mean, Toast is going to get a nice flank here. He might be able to get a couple of kills, but you notice that London not going to waste a lot of resources on this. They're going to back it up. They're going to set up in church. They're going to set up in radio. They're just going to get ready for next, man. It's not worth throwing your lives to this. So they're only down by 3 going over to B.
They are. OGT actually finding a way through the back right now, which could be troublesome for London. That's going to be 2 down. So now Toasty at the back really needs to hold this down, but it is going to be OGT flooding through that ramp area, trying to get on this point as just chaos going down around this point. Stig does get taken down. Vortex, though, last alive here for OGT, and does find 1, but the push was good there from OGT. It really was. I mean, they had the clearance to do it. Just couldn't find the kills at the end. A nice little bounce back there from London, and now OGT, where are they going to push from? Versus does get taken down, and you have the clearance. It looks like they're going to try to go through this church area, maybe around the back.
I don't know about this.
Do it. Stig has trouble. I was going to say, Stig has it lined up, though, and he's going to get takedown 1, and again, if you're OGT, just trying to communicate where do we want to go through. It looks like there's a little bit of hesitation right now in the game.
I mean, it's just some disorganization as well. I mean, they're all spread out across the map. You don't need this. You need to push together. You know what kind of damage you can do when you push together, and you got to do it now, especially when Versus is going to win his ones. I mean, he is 15-7. I mean, what do you think you're going to do against him? You're not going to win it by yourself. So these kind of disorganized, kind of half-hearted pushes are not what you need if you're OGT. You got to get together. Let's group up. You lost the lives advantage a little bit. You're up by 1, but they're just about even. I mean, a minute to go. Just try to make the most of this. Let's get some kills. Let's try to get some progress here because we really got to move.
Bushy is, I was going to say, try to get some kills, but he actually gets taken down. But, I mean, London is just holding strong. Knowing that that push is coming in through P5. As that happens, though, it is going to be Vortex with the kill in the back. They're going to have that positioning over with Tank, but it really does not matter. He's going to get taken down right away, too. If you have that position back Tank, that's great. But if your teammates cannot move up and make a push, it does not matter. Now with 40 seconds left, again, OGT maybe looking at 1 or 2 more good pushes to try to get on this B hill. But look how spread out they are around the
That's a
map.
big kill in
They
the back.
really got to do it. It is a big kill, though, and that's going to open it up potentially. Banana maybe getting another one on the cross. His teammates got to fly over to
Just
that
not there,
point.
man. They're just not there, though. I mean, Banana has retaken the backside and is doing some damage to London. He's not going to see a star player, though. So he should be able to get shot right in the back, and he does. Vortex going to hop on the point. Not going to be able to win a gunfight. I mean, gunfights are just all going the way of London. OGT weren't able to get anything going. They were able to get A off the rip like they were supposed to. They started off strong, but they just were not able to follow it up over on the Bravo side. So this is going to be another round win for London Royale. And they're going to be up 2-0. One final push here. Let's repeat. Doesn't really have much to work with there. So London going to go up 2-0, and I think it's going to be, what, +3, or I'm sorry, +2 for London going into this. So they're just going to continue to eat these ticks. So unless OGT starts to really bring this one back, I mean, if we end up going to round 5, I mean, defense is just ultimately going to go on London. I mean, this... But for right now, you got to worry about round 3, man. I mean, OGT, you're on defense. This is a good time for you to clutch it back up. But, I mean, if this round goes anywhere like round 1 was, I don't really know what you do at this point.
It's just been a weird series, right? Because you had the search and destroy, literally the last map, which OGT dominated, and they were very organized in doing so. And then you go to this control, which it just seems like they're very disorganized. They're just not really playing as a team, and it's really costing them right now. London just doing a better job, and because they're playing as a team, it's making getting the kills so much easier. And basically just playing the power positions and holding that L trigger. So it is going to be London trying to get over to this A point right now. OGT is going to defend it for the moment, but again, it's bound to go down at some point. We'll see when they decide to give it up, because you don't want to get in a situation where you were last round, where you lost a lot of lives over at this point.
No, you definitely don't. But the contest is there now. Well, Pushy is going to be able to find a kill. Repeat, though, is going to be there for the follow-up. It's going to be one player, Dank, who could do some damage. Stig's going to turn right around. Going to go for this challenge. Should be easy for him. So London will get A with that kill. Lives are even, though. So that's an improvement for OGT. They're not down by a lot. They didn't waste a lot of resources going into it. So ultimately now, we're just going to be back to 1 as we head over to Bravo. Repeat's going to be set up over radio side. He's going to move on up, and the timing is just absolutely terrible. Stig and Versus just going to sneak right on through. Patio completely undefended, but I think Vortex has a clue as he saw one player split off towards top radio and potential top broken. As Versus going to be in secret. This might be a good kill as Vortex spots him, but oh my god. The quickie with the quickness there. Gonna just kill him out. A Repeat, though, is going to follow that one up. So B continuing to be on standby for right now. But we know London and how aggressive they can be. They can flip this on its head in a heartbeat.
I will say for OGT, I like the setup more now, but they had a lot of emphasis on the middle of the map and field side, and it kind of just allowed London to walk right through this patio area. They are starting to set up where they have more bodies over here, and I think you also got to obviously watch mid and field side too, but much better setup now. The kills you've gotten have allowed you to do this. The lives, excuse me, right now, 16-12, so I think for one of the first times this game, they have the lives advantage, and they are continuing to get it. And now that you got these kills, you can also apply pressure, which it looks like Repeat is going to look to do. Just got to make sure you're keeping your structure, though. Cannot have any leaks in this defense.
No, absolutely not. I mean, you're pushed up. Good thing. I mean, you can keep London kind of on their heels a little bit. And really not much Stig to do. I mean, he's trying to shoot through the bottom of the floor, trying to get something good. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Yeah, you can kill players who are sitting in cubby. Right
awesome.
There. So
that's awesome.
Tyler, what do we say before the stream? What do we say?
I love Vanguard. It's great.
we're about positivity here, folks. As Dank going to be positive about killing those two.
Oh,
and going to get help with the third one as well. So London, man, complete flip of the script. So Old Guy is not letting a single tick go down on B. So London will continue to be up about 5 ticks going into this, but Old Guy Texas now have a much easier situation to deal with here going into this next attack round. So really, really good job of OGT to bring this one back into view. So it's 2-1 London, but OGT priming themselves up. They're revving up.
Yeah, congratulations. You've done the easy part. Now you have the hard part of winning the offense and potentially, well, I was going to say it wouldn't even be 2. If they win this offense, they should have defense for round 5. But again, you got to win this offense first. I wonder if they try B off the rip. If I'm London, I'm sending 2 people over there. Do not let anything fishy happen, as here we go. The B hit is happening right now, and only one player for London. Looks like if they're going to try to distract on A, I love this play from OGT. Look, you see Vortex just firing enough shots. He is trying to distract them, and I think Toasty going to try to get a read on. He's taken down. This may be the opening right now for OGT.
This is the opening they need to do. Now they're going to hop and they're going to stack the point. Word to Jims. So they have Repeat up top radio as well, but it looks like London are going to opt for the ramp spot, and Repeat doing a great job of holding. It looks like Versus, though, is going to be the problem once again, but Dank is nearby. He was able to find Toasty. Now he's looking for Versus. He knows he's there, and he's actually going to get that kill. Doesn't have much help, though, as we saw Vortex get taken out, and Stig just going to get behind. But now, the focus over to A. So you know what? Out of anything, I know they didn't really get much going into that, but they threw London off their game a little bit. So now they'll be able to kind of break the formation. They're going to get an easy take here onto A and probably then some. So now they're just going to continue to hold on as OGT just sending a bit of a message. Like, they're here to play, man. They are not messing around. They are trying to bring this one back.
Yeah, I mean, they had that play over to B. Just they had the stack going, and then they kind of went away from it. It's Versus. Oh, my goodness. With the snap there, it is going to clear that point. I mean, they had a 2-stack, and then it really went to a 1-stack, and it really just could not get anything over to that B point. They had the clearance when they sent 3. I would have loved for them to hop on that B zone. Regardless, they do capture this A zone. They are only down 4 lives. But again, now you have the extremely hard part of trying to capture this B zone. And
here comes the bomb.
Already set up here is London.
Already set up is London, but that glide is going to help out a little bit. 2 go down, now London answer right back. They're not letting anything go. It looks like this setup is there, but Dank punches a bit of a hole. We'll watch the spawn here for London. They should spawn over by Church, and they do. So Stig going to be going up towards top radio, going to get right back into the fight, and it looks like Dank just going to wait for teammates and or crossing enemies, and the push through radio is going to be the play here. It looks like we see Banana's going to hop on in. Doesn't quite catch anybody, but he's got to check these corner stairs. He knows there's a player there. Gets the sight. Is going to get the kill. Can't get the second, but oh, God, the kill feed just completely lights up. A team kill falls, but that's 4 dead. OGT's got to hop on. They know where the spawn's going to be. They got to just hang out for now. Vortex going to hop on the point, and he's going to be in some trouble, though. He has no help on the backside, as it's going to be Repeat. Just look at the complete other direction. He is going to find one, though, so OGT, again, have continued to punch a hole through the defenses of London, but they got to stick with it, and it's just not happening. They're not getting the kills they needed there. They had such a great opportunity to get some ticks, but they only allowed one player to hop onto the point, and the rest of them just weren't able to really do much. They were just kind of left out high and dry, and that was really the end of that push. A kind of a wasted opportunity there for Texas.
I mean, they kind of have to speed it up now, right? Because you have 41 seconds. You just need to get on this point to stop the time. And then you can, I mean, play kills a little bit, but there's going to be a wave. They have these players sitting in the back of London spawns, but again, it's one of those things where if your team can't push up and make the most of it, it's just worthless. And you're seeing London just playing around this B site, not wanting anything to happen. Versus will find the kill on the Vortex, find it on the Dank, and that could be it for this control. OGT is going to have to sprint across the map with only 5 lives left. It is not looking good.
No, not looking good at all, and they're going to have to really just play perfect at this point. Banana starts it off, but he's got to go. 5 seconds on the clock. Time is ticking. They got to hop on this time. Vortex going to try coming in through the back. They got to really get on here. Now they're going to, but there's no respawns remaining as Versus just continuing to dominate, and with some style at the end there is going to win this map for London Royale. So 3-1. Here on Tuscan Control, it's going to put them up 2-1 in the series. I mean, OGT just looked like they were on their heels. They just were not the same team we're used to seeing. Banana was even silenced a little bit there as Versus continued.
Find the magic to get them to this map 5.
Yeah, we will talk much more about the Diamond Jerseys later because, like I said, I can't get enough of them, and we have a Diamond match coming up next. But we will focus on that when we get there. Right now, we got to stick with the Bronze Division because we have London Royale is going to look to close this one out, and with 2 kills on the start of a hard point, it kind of makes your job a little easy to do that, especially when you're pushy. Who is going to push right on through, as the name says. Going to find a couple to help out London as they're going to garner the first few seconds of time. And OGT going to get flipped immediately here. They're going to try to push on up and try to gain some of their points back, but keep an eye on those P2 spawns, man. That's really what's most important here.
Yeah, as it always is said, right? Like, you just got to focus mainly on those P2 spawns when it's P1, but having said that, OGT is actually collecting more time than we're really used to seeing on P1, so we'll see if that has an effect later on, but it is going to be London right now with the spawn still for P2, and they're actually pushing up and applying the pressure on the OGT. Just making it hard for them to even cross the 50-yard line to get in a position to flip. You'll see player number 6 in Vortex trying to make a play behind. Let's see if he can open up the map for OGT. He needs to find some big kills.
He needs to find the big kills. He needs to find it now. Vortex going to be coming around the back. He should be able to find Stig if he pushes him through. But nope, he decided to change his mind. He wants Pushy.
Ooh.
And Pushy just going to eat those bullets and just chew them and spin them right back out as Vortex going to get sent into oblivion there. As London continue to just hold on tight. But I do think OGT have managed the spawns. Nope, they got splits. They got splits. Good lord, did you see where Repeat and Dank both spawned on that map? They were on complete opposite sides going in there. So OGT do actually have the numbers to regain this, but London and the firepower that they possess continue to allow them to hold on to this point. OGT finally getting a bit of a break, but not really a lot of time getting gained here. They should be able to get these last 10 seconds, but London is set up for next.
Yeah, they're seeing the splits on this map, and you know it's just why I love Vanguard and Bocage. It's such a well constructed map, and I just really love it. And it is going to be, as you said, London set up for this next point. They are finding the kills at the moment, and now OGT. Where do you go to try to get in? Because they're trying to go to the front right now, and it's just not working.
Yep, see ya.
And just like that, though, you get the kills, you push up too far, and look where the spawns come in. Now, just like that, it's going to flip. OGT should have the advantage to try to get in here. They are finding the kills as well. Just trying to work your way in. But, yeah, you just cannot get too over-aggressive on this map at some point. If you have 4 down, it's almost like you just have to sit still to keep the spawns, and London not able to do that, and they do flip in favor of OGT.
But that being said, though, I think Banana has finally started to find his stride. He is 12-6 and continuing to fry. And he's not even really worrying about the hill, man. He is just going around and making sure no one from London gets any ground. And meanwhile, you see Versus, man, he's kind of getting shut down a little bit here as he just can't seem to get much going. He's not spraying as much as we're used to seeing. So I think we're seeing a different version of OGT. They're up by 30 going into this point. They're not getting a lot of the early rotations. London seems to continue to get a lot of these early rotations, but OGT are able to break on through every single time and get a lot of that time, and it is just working for them right now. So OGT continuing to fry. They're getting set up here. So we see Vortex hanging around P2 side, not going to get really spotted up by Stig, so they're just going to hop in this one for free, but Pushy going to try to be a bit of a disruptor here towards the back, but is not going to be able to do it enough. Stig finally jumping into the point, but doesn't really have much to work with as he's going to get found out. OGT have broken another point and are going to continue to hold on. Everything I said before this map goes out the window again.
Yeah, and OGT right now is doing what London did so well in that first hard point, which is they're starting to string some hills together. Obviously, only 4 hills in, but you're seeing this in that Banana on the 5 spree. He is starting to pop off for OGT, and that's what you want if you are an OGT fan. Is he's on 6, you have Repeat on 5. Everything is going to plan right now for OGT. Vortex trying to find this kill around the hill. Banana, by the way, does find that 7th kill, so he does have that glide bomb.
Boy.
Vortex doesn't get taken down. The trade there from Banana. He is 22-9. He's feeling himself right now as OGT is opening a nice lead right now. Also on P5. They are on P5 right now, but it is going to be London with the spawns.
London have the spawns for now, but when has that really ever mattered? I mean, they've been getting spawns, they've been getting first dibs, and they really just haven't done much with it. It's been OGT just kind of biding their time and just waiting for these pushes here. Stig getting a little too antsy there as another OGT push and another OGT gain. I mean, I don't think London has had any control of a point for more than 10 or 15 seconds at most. And they only got 50 points. OGT just continuing to just be a disruptor. And I definitely think each time they're breaking too, I think London gets put in a bad position, right? Because by the time OGT breaks, there's 30 seconds left. So London really only has maybe 1 or 2 more pushes before they have to start thinking about rotations. So I think there's a little bit of disorganization there for London as OGT are just continuing to fry on all cylinders. I mean, can we look at the scoreboard for a second? Banana is 23-12, by the way. In case you were curious. You remember when I said Versus was going to drop a 50? You know what? I got to stop down the Banana over there.
Yeah, he's playing well. And also, by the way, a huge gunfight happened at the top of the map in that P2. Vortex found the kill to preserve the spawns right now for OGT, but you have to be careful. I'll Pushy, who is going to try to flip. He does get taken down, though. So, again, a big moment in this game right now. If you're OGT, you have this nice lead. If you can hold these spawns for P2, which just like that, they get flipped out, this can be a big, a big flip in this game right here. I mean, London sitting on this P1 time right now. If they can get some P1 time here, get most of the P2 time, you have a really close game again. So anything can obviously happen here on the cage, and we've seen it all so far.
You see it all, but I mean, if London's going to do anything, they got to string this together. And it looks like Versus did sneak through, so he's going to be back to him, but the spawns are not there yet. OGT still have a dominating presence on the opposite side of the 50 here. Although That push-up might have been a little bit costly for Banana if he pushed up a little too far, but now it looks like OGT continue to hold on here. They just got to make sure that Versus does indeed go down here on this backside, and it looks like Repeat's going to have that. So spawns for OGT, but now the push through Barn, but the trades are all there. OGT just has each other's backs in a way that London just can't seem to read well. So now they're going to hold on again. Toasty is going to be waiting to pounce, but Vortex reads him, and again, OGT just have a commanding presence on all these points. Now finally 3 go down, make it 4 for OGT. They still have spawns over by Riverside, so they do have a decent position to push this through. But London, this is really the first quality push and regain that we've seen out of them so far on this Bokash.
Yeah, and that's what I think. Again, that's what I was saying before. Is OGT has found that in this map, and
Don't let him streak.
yeah, I was gonna say Versus is starting.
Don't do it.
He's on a 7. There you go. Gets the glide, and again, could be the turning point in this game. If you're OGT, you got to shut this down and really just set up for this P3 here. Just not let anything go through Versus. Almost getting a world star right there, but he is taken down, and you have these spawns right now for OGT, but you know how easy it is to lose them. You really got to hold on as long as you can to continue to get these kills around the hill, which they're doing the start. But it's going to be Stig slipping through. He does get taken down, though. Really nice start here for OGT on this P3.
Do not let Versus back in this game. That is the last thing you need if you're OGT. And when he picks up 2 and is starting to slide around and finally find his movement again, this is going to be problematic here. But OGT do get 30 seconds of this hill. So London realizing that they're starting to become a bit in the danger zone here. They really don't have much left to work with. Is OGT going to continue to dominate this P3 again? I mean, this is just all around trouble here for the team across the pond. I mean, they're trying to break on through and they finally do so, but I don't think the spawns are there. Nope, OGT still maintains spawns. Banana being a little bit annoying, and just going to be no time gained here after that break. They're finally going to get a couple of seconds, but I mean, OGT is right there. One final push, and you see Vortex number 6 on your main map is going to be pushing around, and he actually might get great timing here on Stig, and he definitely did. Nope. What? Okay, didn't see any hit markers there, but Vortex did get the kill, but Pushy is waiting in the wings. So London now have a chance, but this has to be a massive hold. It is do or die time for London. They have nowhere left to go. They are starting to lose momentum, and OGT have just kept their foot on the gas. Now it's London's turn to try to flip this back.
Sorry, Bobby. Yeah, this is where you got to be careful if you're OGT, because you had a phenomenal P3, but you can't just throw it away on this P4. You got to find a way in, which they're just contesting right now, and I like this. Just contest this time. Do not let London get any points on the board as you just wait for your teammates. And now Banana trying to find these kills, and he's going to find 2 before he is traded out. Last player in Dank trying to find this kill. He is going to get taken down. The contest continuing to come in from OGT. Just trying to play their life really as long as they can around this point. But now if you're OGT, make sure you are set up for this P5. We know it can be a money hill. They really need it here. It is going to be London starting to get the momentum. Just need to lock this in, lock the spawns down, and make sure London cannot get through.
Yeah, but I mean, that peak up top is going to start things off here for London. Repeats and way too open. Oh, you got to hug that, man. You got to hug that corner. There was really no reason for you to check that outside when you're by yourself. Got to look at the map there. But London have brought on the comeback. Only 20 points away. But OGT have maintained a bit of presence here. But now Banana going to use that glide. Going to try to slow things down here and make sure London doesn't get anything going. But Versus is going to start to fry off. Tries to get the second kill before Vortex is there. Pushing there with the follow-up. It's trades. But OGT comes out on top as the hardpoint lights up green. 200 points. For OGT, they got to hold this steady and repeat with a nice kill into Toasty. He's going to back this one up. Stig going to try to make something happen here. He's going to find a kill. Is Pushy going to try to maintain the rest of his time. Now, keep an eye on the middle. OGT have P2 spawns for right now, and they're going to want to continue to hold on. They can let P1 go as long as they keep contesting. But when you lose spawns, just like that, just like they did, you got a bit of work to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is London's opportunity, right? And you're seeing them start to heat up. We were talking about Versus all game. He's now 39 and 24. So he has turned it around absolutely big time. And that 50 could be on the cards. He's on a 5. And it is all going the way of London. They just hit another gear out of nowhere. And OGT has to stop the bleeding at some point. They really just have to start finding the kills again, which it did before. And Banana is going to find 2 right there to try to keep them in this. It is, again, going to be London with the spawns now for P2. We'll see what OGT does to try to flip them out. But they're actually getting some quality time here on P1. So definitely not bad at all. Try to get this time, and now you're going to see the flip coming in. London spawning on that P3 side.
Oh, big gunfight though for Pushy. He's going to win back and should force the spawns over by River for OGT, but they still maintain this side. And they gain a lot of time, shockingly, on that P1. They hit the 230 mark, so now London has to play perfectly. And they're going to have to try to flip, and they might be able to get it, but these gunfights are really going to matter. Looks like you're going to win it for right now, but spawns are still in favor of OGT, but they are gaining the hard point. They are on the point right now, and look at the kills going the way of London. It's all red on the left side of the kill feed here, so now we hit the 200 mark, and now OGT have to push on through the front. These kills are going to matter, but Versus has lined them up and let them go! Frying them out and holding on as London continue the comeback here on Bocage Hardpoint. So now OGT trying to push through the back. Another glide here for Versus, and this is trouble for OGT as the kills continue to go the other direction. Banana, though, is going to be close by. He's going to contest this point. He's going to be looking for Versus, but Versus again sliding around and has the help. OGT just trying to stop the bleeding here, but we have to keep an eye on spawns here. P3 is coming up next, and that is going to be a massive bunny hill for one of these teams.
Yeah, and OGT has done so well on this hill. They need to lock it down now. Stigmathy is going to get found out
go.
the back. They're going to have Versus, though, on the flank as well. You got to take him out. He's going to be in the back. He does find one, looking for another one. He cannot come to a Vertex. Now he does, and now it's going to be London's way in. And they can really spawn trap OGT here. This is a problem here for OGT. They need to find a way in.
Great play. Banana makes a great play. He's going to look for one. Can't find two. The rest of his team needs to get in, but Toasty with a flank is going to stop it in its tracks. OGT still spawning in, though. They have to get a push. That's a good two-piece and a repeat. Can't find the third, though. Now Banana going to sneak through. He's going to find the kill. OGT maintains spawns for now, and they can still win it right here. London, though, have shown an aggressive presence, but they need to keep going. They can't let their foot off, but OGT are continuing to hold on tight. They're not letting anything go. The kills are going in their favor. They're holding up for dear life. Versus goes down. That's it. OGT have held on tight. 250, 244. The cage has put on a show once again.
Oh my goodness. What a map. And what we hope for, we are going to a map 5 Versus with 52.
I called that shit.
But it's not enough.
If you haven't seen us before, welcome to the COD Rec League, where we have lots of Game 5s. And this series is no different. Sticking around in the cage. Playoff hopes on the line. London. Gonna start this one off strong on attack. Let's see what they're thinking about. Bomb picked up by none other than Versus, the god himself. Is gonna wait out, see what information they can get, but he's gonna be in the wings ready for B, but has leaned over to A if necessary.
OGT does not have much of a presence over to this A site. And I think if you're London, you just got to try to get some information with this A site so the rotation can come in. Again, it's going to be OGT playing very passive at the moment. Now Vortex is going to go check over that A site, but both teams playing a little hesitant. It's kind of expected after a huge map 1, but if you're Vortex, I think you have the information that Stigmathy is on that tank, but definitely do not want to peek that again. And now London's going to try to make their move as they get aggressive towards this A site.
Versus is going to take down one of the big players. It's going to be Banana, but Dank going to find Stig over on the outside. 3v2 here for London. But Repeat gets a sight. Going to find Toasty, but Repeat is going to be last alive as Pushy does pick up Dank in the trade. 1v2 here as Bomb does go down over towards A.
Whoa.
Versus, okay, just fires warning shots, but Repeat catches Pushy a little off guard here. Has time to work with 35 seconds on the clock, so now he's just going to move over towards Tank, see if he can get any type of view, but it's just going to be a wait over towards all day. He's going to kind of wait. So let's see what Repeat decides to do. 25 seconds versus just lying in wait. Like a lion waiting for his dinner. Going to wait this one out. And Repeat. Ooh, might get the angle. Is he going to check the corner? Not the right corner. What? Sure. Yeah, London Royale takes first round. Ty, go for it.
Oh my god, Versus was really just playing with his food, as you said. I mean, he walked through and there you go. He does finish it off. Nice start for him, picking up where he left off. 2-0. I don't know, man. Hey, they take the round, and I like to. If I'm OGT, again, I know this is Search and Destroy. It's a map 5. Playoff hopes are on the line. There's a lot riding on this, a lot of pressure. But do not go into a shell. You gotta play. You know, you don't want to play too conservative, too passive. They did that a little bit there on the defensive side, and it kind of stung them. So make sure you're not playing too passive here. As I say,
that Dank is really listening to you, bro.
Yeah, he's running right to the house. He gets the top grandmas. He's gonna have his positioning, and he's gonna find this.
Hello. Hey, he's going to find Stig over on the back tank, so it's going to open things up for OGT, but it's going to be a bit of a bloodbath here as Dank's going to be hanging around the kitchen. He's going to turn around and find Toasty. Great timing. Goes in the way of OGT, and now Pushing going to be last alive. 1v4 scenario here, but he's actually going to find the bomb planter. Vortex did not get it down, but Dank doing the right thing, going to pick it right back up. Going to check the tunnel, but Pushy wins that gunfight. 1v2. Banana's going to find him in the tunnels, though, so... Ooh, okay. OGT had to make it interesting there, but they're on the board. It's side of one.
Yeah, that was a little bit interesting. They left the bomb planter basically uncovered and gave Pushy the kill, and then he does find the other one as well. So it's one of those situations where you don't want to be giving kills away for free. You want to make sure you're playing your trades. They do end up winning the round, but that could have got even more interesting if you found that kill on Banana. But good job by them as OGT back on the defensive side.
Back on the defensive side. You need to see a defensive win yet. See if OGT wants to be the first or if London just want to continue doing their thing. It looks like they're going to go for the same kind of setup. Versus is going to be the designated bomb carrier again. He's going to be hanging around. Oh, he's going to push on through. He's going to pull the Dank move. He's going to push on through over into P3 here, and he's just going to kind of hang out, see if he can get any type of info. But he's literally missing everybody, but he's going to get caught. Dank catches him out. You're not coming in my domain and just going to get away for free. And now the bomb is dropped in the middle of P3, and London just, what the hell do you think you're going to do?
Yeah, that's a fine play and all, but I would not have the bomb if I'm going to go top grandmas, because now this is going to be an impossible recovery. I don't know if OGT knows it's down. Toasty does find one on repeat, though. But again, if you're OGT, do not do anything stupid. Play your trades. Make sure you aren't giving London anything away for free. As again, that bomb down. And if you're London, what is the route you take to get this bomb? Because it is in probably the worst position it could be in.
Toasty might get some good timing if he plays his cards right. He is in the back, and I don't think OGT are going to be fully aware of this. And he's going to go up top as well. Stig's going to push in on the bomb. Be a bit of a split push here. Toasty's going to find one. Dank goes down. Bomb's going to get picked back up, but Banana reads that one. The Stig's going to get caught out. Toasty still with the bomb. Is going to be able to get the plant down, looks like, unless Vortex takes a final peek. Nope, they're just going to kind of wait in the wing. So it's Banana and Vortex. Going to look to clutch up as Toasty moves into this corner. Not a typical position, which might throw OGT off guard here, but Vortex catches it, and the cloud's going to be there, and the bullets are on Banana with the follow-up. Great teamwork, great push out of OGT, and they're going to win the first defensive round of this game 5, 2-1.
Yeah, and exactly what I alluded to is they played their trades a lot better that time. You've seen the help from Banana once the information was there. They get that kill, and they do take the round. They actually, I mean, they almost got a little bit unfortunate because Vortex got really bad timing up top, and that bomb could have gotten picked up in that top grandma's area, but they do survive and now have the lead in this search and destroy back on the offensive side, and looks like A might be the play here.
A might be the play indeed. But everyone's just playing nice and patient. Both teams playing a little patient, but for some reason they're just like, yeah, you know what? We're just going to send one person to go up.
They let it happen again. Dank got through. This aggression I love out of OGT. I really do. And Dank finds another one as well.
I mean, we're used to see, but okay, sure, man. Yeah, why not? I mean, Dank just, I think he's 7-3 now. After that kill right there, he is going to be 7-3. So we've been talking about Banana and his slaying power, but let's talk about Dank and the way he keeps playing that grandma side. I mean, he gets in there for free, and it's just so annoying. He gets one free kill at least, and then just end up being a bit of a reaper there in the back. I mean, London just couldn't even respond to it. So a nice, easy one there for OGT. They're making things interesting, and I think the pendulum is back over on the green side.
Yeah, I think if you're Dank, I mean, he's made 2 really good plays, but London has to eventually make that adjustment of his aggression. So you just got to make sure if you're Dank, you aren't doing anything stupid. But Banana is on the 6, so he's going to try to play his life as long as he can. You do see him with that AR out. Vortex does find the first on to
Push you a bomb, though.
Yeah, he does have bomb. They're going to try to get this down to B. This is going to surprise OGT a lot. They just got to group up, though, make the play over. And again, if you're Banana, try to find this glide bomb.
You can lose this round. You can lose this round. Like, lose this round. But nope, never mind. Now you want to win this round. And Banana has the glide. Vertex going to hop bomb immediately. Actually, this is a good hop, actually. He's got help. And London is nowhere near this. So this is an easy and free defuse for OGT. I mean, look, I'm a fan of the sneaky plan, but you got to get over once the bomb goes down. There were 2 players for London left, and they were all on the opposite side of the map. What was going on in there?
Yeah, this is where you gotta stop the bleeding right now if you're London, because it's been a couple interesting rounds. They're just not able to execute the plays that they want to. And now you have that glide bomb on the side of your OGT, and this is a very, very uh crucial area right now in the game. And I wonder if London do they make this adjustment right now on Dan, because he's gonna go right back into this house, I
Yep,
think, and there you go. He
they got
finally
it.
gets found out, and just like that, two go down. Now Repeat does find the trade on the pushy.
Ooh, toasty timing.
Toasty's going to find this timing as well. So it is going to leave Banana left in a 1v3. Not much to do. But yeah, as I was saying, London eventually has to make that adjustment on the dank. And if you're dank, you got to make sure that you're not going to give your away your life for free, which he does that round. But let's see if Banana can make any magic happen.
I'd love to see some magic out of Banana right now, and if someone could do it, it's definitely him. And it's okay if we lose this round. I mean, it's okay if we get brought to a swing here. He still has the glide in hand, like you said. OGT's still in the more favorable position in London. It's just going to be up to them to kind of make sure they get this round taken home and make sure they kind of group up for next year. Banana just checking all corners, but literally cannot find a single London player, so he's going to get taken out with ease. So swing round time, 4-2 going into this one. I mean, London, you did a good job. You were able to get around, finally get yourselves back on the board a little bit here. But, I mean, OGT, there's still a lot they have to work with, man. So London's got to be careful.
It's kind of interesting. Both sides are leaving like A. It seems like a little bit light each round. So I feel like if a team really wanted to get a fast A plant down, they could put the defensive side in a tough situation. Also, going to be interesting to see when Banana uses his glide. He does have that, but again, I mean, you're seeing a lot of presence in bottom grandmas, but that A site has kind of been left alone. And maybe is this the time that London tries to get this down fast, and that's exactly what's going to happen. I love this play from London.
I love this play, but look again. First blood, OGT. And now Banana's going to be in a great position here, but he doesn't win the gun. Versus is just going to jump right back out for the ego chow and is going to find it. And Vortex and Repeat doing the rest of the work. Now Toasty finds himself alone, 1v3. He's going to look for Repeat here on the bomb, and he's going to hop the bomb. He's going to catch him, but Dank's going to be right there, turning his back. And it's going to be OGT back on top. We are at match point. 5-2 OGT. And don't forget, Banana still has the glide to work with here. It is all but over for London. A miracle needs to happen here for London to take this one back.
Look, it is the cage, so anything can happen, but I love that idea from London. I really do. It just didn't execute because they got first blood of that round. I love the idea. They kind of recognize, look, the OGT has been leaving the site late. They get it down, but just not working out. Now London with their backs against the wall, their season on the line. What can they do to pull it out? But again, Banana with that glide, as you said. We'll see if they elect to use it here.
I mean, they probably should, right? I mean, try to get even if you don't get kills, because it's definitely hard to do that here, get the information. I mean, Repeat's going to find one, so now 4v3 scenario might be a good time. They're going to start thinking about it, I think, but Vortex is going to get caught in the cross. So now London has the information. It's definitely A, but they have to get back over onto that side, but they have to do it together here. Bomb goes down. Now the numbers game just, but Repeat just punched a hole in the defense, and now maybe that glide isn't needed after all. Versus 1v4, now the glide being used, so the information is going to be there. They know he's in barn. They know he's got nowhere to go. The card is there. You see all the arrows flip around. He's got nowhere to go. Versus going to just try to make some magic happen here in the last few seconds. Going to look for Banana. We'll find him, but right there is the trade. Old Guys Texas in a thriller are going to take this one 3-2.
Gotta love when all the stats go out the window. I talked to you about how good of a search team London is, and OGT doesn't care. I mean, they come in and just absolutely